Hi, I'm George, Senior Product Manager at TSG and Alfresco Company. In this video, we're going to overview how OpenMigrate can integrate with Capture 2.0 in Open Content Management Suite. So here I am in OCMS, and you can see we have an empty invoice index queue. So to get invoices into this index queue here, we are just going to send some emails. So I have a few set up. I'm going to send this batch first, just an invoice from a vendor called Archidon, and I have it sort of simulated to send from Archidon. So I'll go ahead and send that, and I'll just do the same thing with Acme and send an Acme invoice. So now OpenMigrate has been monitoring that email box and noticed when those emails came in, it took the email content, stripped off the attachment, and sent it to the Capture 2.0 suggestion engine for suggestions. As I mentioned before, these vendors have already been learned by the system. So when I come into the indexing module, we can see that the data has already been pulled off by OpenMigrate calling the suggestion engine. This invoice actually doesn't have a PO number or due date, so I can just go on and verify this information and go on to the next one, which the Acme invoice again was already learned. So it is again just pulled off the data and I can finish this through. So now let's switch over to our second batch of invoices. Again, Acme was already learned, so I'll go ahead and send that one again. And diversified is actually, we're going to say in this case, a brand new vendor to the system. So the suggestion engine has never seen an invoice from diversified. So I'll go ahead and send it. So again, OpenMigrate was monitoring the inbox and ingested in these emails, and we can see we now have the Acme and the diversified invoices. So again, like we would expect, Acme has pulled over the data. But we can see here it actually didn't get the PO number, so I can go ahead and teach the system that it could also appear here. And then the next time through, it will pull the invoice from the original location or this new location. So Diversified being a brand new vendor to the system, it actually wasn't able to pull anything. So we can actually use the user's indexing of the document to teach the system for future invoices. So here I'll just come through and select invoice number and just double click that value to pull it over. There is no PO number, but I can find the amount and the invoice date and the due date. So I will just finish this through. So now let's send one more invoice to the system. This is another diversified invoice, the one that we just taught the system where the values are. So I'll just go ahead and send it now. So again, behind the scenes, OpenMigrate was monitoring the inbox, pulled off the attachment, the invoice attachment, and ran it through the suggestion engine. Only now this time, we had taught the system previously based on the last diversified invoice. So we'll go ahead and look at this next one. And we can see here that it correctly pulled off the data based on my locations that I taught it the last time. Well, that's it for this short demo. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our blog and website for more information on Capture 2.0.